Good morning, everybody. Colors stand for the preferences. It's basically the play of light that create a vision in the human minds. Whether it's black, white, or gray, they developed as connotations across the world, which are attached and assigned to. In Christian traditions, people wear black for mourning, but in India, in Hindus and Muslims, we wear white. White can also be used for joyous occasions also. Can anybody tell what color is the black box? Black stands for the mystery of the unraveled information, but it's actually orange because so that it can be easily detected. In the world of knowledge, black and white represent the opposing views, positive or negative, but what exactly is the gray? Gray is uncertainty, ambiguity, or the process of the argument or scrutiny. There is an entire school of anthropologists called structural anthropologists, led by Levi-Claude Strauss. They analyzed thousands of mythological stories across the world. They concluded that human mind is basically capable of only analyzing two things, black and white. They are binary opposites, like day and night, pure and impure, and good and evil. If we are designed to think only black and white, from where the gray come? Let me give you a story from Mahabharata. Mahabharata took place between Kauravas and Pandavas. Pandavas stood for white and Kauravas stood for black. In the ensuing battle, the royal teacher Drona sided with Kauravas. So he was very mighty and powerful, so Pandavas, in order to win, had to eliminate from the battleground. Interestingly, Drona had declared before the war that he will renounce the battlefield if his son Ashwathama dies on battlefield. So one of the Pandavas, Bhima, what he did, he killed an elephant by name Ashwathama and spread the rumor that Ashwathama is no more and he died in battlefield. So the shocked Drona asked Yudhishthira that whether the news is true or not. Then Yudhishthira says, yes, Ashwathama is, the elephant is dead. He whispers, and Drona is unable to catch that whispered word, and he renounces. This contributes hugely to the Pandavas' victory. If you analyze the entire episode, what happened? There is a larger good, that is victory of the good, victory of the Pandavas. There is lesser good. Yudhishthira told a lie or hidden lie. So the larger good, for the larger good, we have compromised the lesser good. So whether it is black or white, it doesn't come in absolute shades, and everything is shades of gray. While it's true that black and white are not absolute, they're not static either, they're dynamic. What I grew up thinking as white is black today. What I grew up thinking as black is not so. So the life is so baffling. Let me give you an example from the past, story from the past. The story belongs to Borneo. Borneo is a tropical region. So there was a malarial epidemic. And Borneo was inhabited by these Dayak tribes. They lived in thatched huts. And once the malarial outbreak was there, World Health Organization, which was in charge of the situation, decided that they will go for large amount of spray of DDT. DDT was considered as a panacea for all pest-related issues during that time. So what happened after that is the DDT killed all the wasps there. Wasps used to get predated. Wasps used to predate on caterpillars. Because the wasps are dead, caterpillars flourished out of leaps and bounds, and finally they devoured all the thatched roofs in the entire area. So all these thatched roofs caved in. So government had to think about a new solution. The new solution was tin roofs. Tin roofs basically belong to the New World solution, but this made the lives of the people so miserable. They could not sleep because of the incessant rains created so much of sound. They could not sleep in their huts. Further, the DDT poisoned insects. The insects were eaten by the geckos, and then geckos were eaten by the cats. All of them were dead. So World Health Organization immediately sent an SOS message to the nearby Singapore that they wanted something. Can anybody guess what it was? They were the cats. And Singapore's Royal Air Force paradropped almost 14,000 cats immediately after that. What we thought at the panacea for the malaria resulted in huge menace of the rats and typhoid and plague. So the idea is, if we do not understand an issue and start tackling the problem, it's possible the solution we are going to create can become a bigger problem than the original ones. In this hurricane of the gadgetry, I strongly find that we don't have capacity today to decide what is good, what is bad for me. I don't understand what is black and what is white. Here is another story, because we have put so much of information on the internet and daily lives, we don't know what exactly is good for us. In 1950s, the hydrogenated oils came as a harbinger of good health. And similarly, this butter, cheese, milk, etc. We thought that they choke the arteries, so they are harmful. A generation of converts shifted to the new food, new choice. There were sugar substitutes, there were processed foods, margarine, etc., etc. So for the same reason, they left a lot of other things like almonds, eggs, cashew nuts, fresh fruits, etc., etc. So it was in 1980s, the medically accepted level of cholesterol was 250 counts. And then in next 2 decades, it went on plummeting. It came to 220, 200, 180, and today it's 160. In the meantime, researchers concluded that it is not the quantum of the cholesterol which is important, but the quality of the cholesterol. So what do you have? Is it good quality cholesterol or is it bad quality cholesterol? Once again, the original healthy food gained the momentum and acceptability, and margarine went to the black burner. What happened during this entire 60 years of the experimentation was people like me and you, unsuspecting, trusting, we went on consuming more and more cholesterol suppressants and also the hydrogenated oils. It amounted to almost $1 trillion. So these things happen in real life also. For example, when I came to Gurgaon, I hit the gym and asked my instructor to tell me what should I do. He told that, okay, you have to do, he gave me a new dietary regime, and then I suddenly realized that I'm obese. He told that I'm obese. They created some new indexes like body mass index and told that you're obese. Then I did a wise thing. I chose my own choice of food. I eat a lot of ice creams, and after 9 months I feel that my fundamentals haven't changed. On 9th of August, in 2 hours 50 minutes, I cycled 68 kilometers because it is 68th year of independence. Further, who is this person? Who are these persons who are deciding what is black and what is white for us? Average tenure of the CEO is 3 to 5 years. Then is it possible for him to invest enough money there, whether it is for their boards, or to the corporate firms, or to the CEOs? They neither have patience or resources to invest money in finding out what exactly the fundamental truth. So in this cacophony of growth, nevertheless, I find lot of hopes. I will take examples of 3 important contributions of India to the healthcare models. First is Narayana Hridayalaya. Narayana Hridayalaya conducts a cardiac surgery almost at a cost less than $1,000 at globally comparable facilities and with the globally comparable results. The second is Arvind Eye Care. Arvind Eye Care conducts 60% of surgeries of United Kingdom at a cost 1% of theirs. And today it's also a Harvard case study. Third, our own Jaipur Food. Jaipur Food has given new lease of life to millions of people at a cost less than $50. So the idea is to create such models so that it is more equitable and sustainable and affordable for the people. So as an individuals, as children, what should we do? What we can do? We have to contribute to the repository of the knowledge so that people are enabled to differentiate between what is black and what is white. So as the head of the Gurgaon administration, when I came here, I harped up upon a task that was land records. There is no grayer area than land records in this country, because millions of litigations, and there is a huge problem of productivity, because we don't know what's going to happen to this particular land. So what we are doing today is we are flying drones, we are catching images of 3 to 5 centimeter resolution, very high class resolution, and then we are digitizing cadastral maps and using universal triangulation. Universal triangulation is a methodology in California. Triangulation, we are creating reference points and superimposing all the three and creating high accuracy maps and connecting it to the textual data, whatever we have. And our mission statement today is to provide all the information regarding every parcel of the land to every person related to the business of land, so that the land transaction becomes seamless and timeless. So if that happens, we are going to remove almost 80% of the litigations, and we are going to increase the GDP of this country by 2 percentage points if it is implemented across the country. So finally, in order to conclude, as an Indian Administrative Service Officer, the service which serves this country, which serves the world by touching the lives of 1/6 of humanity, I consider there are 3 cardinal points, cardinal principles which have to be satisfied to decide and to conclude that something is white, black or gray. Point number 1 is sustainability. The intervention or an event, is it impacting the nature and resource and also the human resources? How minimal is the impact? The second is equity and affordability. Is the intervention equitable and affordable across all ages and all incomes? The third is it justiciable and fair to all the strata of human society? If it satisfies all the 3, then it is white. If not, it is black. If it is uncertain and we don't know, it's gray. Let us endeavor to create as much as possible the white and black shades, not the gray shades. Thank you.